you had asked if I would go, when I go through my makeup, to show you kind of what I have and why I'm getting rid of things and why I'm keeping things. So I thought I would do that. Now I'm not going to do all my makeup at one time because I think the video would be like way too long. So I'm doing just concealers today, and I had mentioned, I believe I had 22, and I actually think I have so I actually think I have 23. That's big of a difference. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you the ones that I'm keeping to kind of see if I really do like them or not, and then, or that I just want to give them a try to make sure I really don't like them. And then I'll share with you that I am getting rid of 4 of them. I am going to get rid of 4 of them, and then at the end I'll show you my top ones that I'm keeping because they are amazing. So first I will just start with this Bellapierre one. I believe I got this in a box. I don't remember which one, and I actually got 2 of them, so I did count 2, but I just gave my mother one yesterday, so I only have one to show you. But that one wasn't even open, so it wouldn't have been in my drawer anyways. But this, I can't throw it away yet, only because I just don't know if it's really that bad. It's just really drying and really hard. So I'm going to try and give it one more chance to see if I absolutely hate it, and then I will decide if I'll throw it out or not. But I do have this one. I'll start with the pots, I guess. So I have the Time Bomb by the Balm, and it comes with a little sponge applicator that I've never used. And this one is a lot like the Bellapierre one. I have only used this one, I believe, one time, if even that. So again, I want to give this another chance to see if I really do like it. I think with me being on a no buy, or I'm going on a no buy for concealers. I figured what I would do is I'm going to specify certain areas that I'm on a no buy. That way I'm not telling myself I can't buy anything and then I go crazy and buy everything. So right now I am on a constrict no buy with concealer. So what that I hope will help me do is that if I use it, because this is obviously one of my favorites. So when I use up my favorites, I'll be pulling from this first, going through these ones, throwing out the ones I just absolutely don't like, using the ones I do, and then rebuying my Holy Grail ones that I'll show you at the end. So again, I need to give this one another chance. The next one is by Benefit. It's the Bioing. I think I'm saying that right. I have that in 02. I don't know if it's just too dark for me. But I have the darker shade on the bottom and then the pinkish shade on the top. The pink shade I absolutely really, really love. It is a nice highlight for under the eyes, and the bottom shade is just really too dark for me, so I don't use it at all ever. And I'm keeping this because I do like that pink shade, even though I never pull it out to use it. Hopefully I will. Another under eye lightener is this Ooh La Lift by Benefit. It's just a sample size that I've honestly never tried, so, and it's not the same, right? I don't think it's the same as this one that's in this one, but who knows. Another under eye concealer I have is by It Cosmetics, and these are the only two sample concealers I have. And it's a Bye Bye Under Eye. I've used it, I believe, one time. Actually really did like it, but I haven't pulled it out since just because I've been using my products that I absolutely love. All right, then I have 2 by Maybelline. I have the Instant Age Rewind for dark circles, and then this one is for dark spots. I love this. I think it is probably, on me, the most brightening concealer. I notice a tremendous difference when I use this than I do with anything else. And as you can, I think I've gone through 4 bottles of this, if not more than that. Love it. Will repurchase it. I don't consider it a Holy Grail item only because I don't know why I don't, but I don't. But I always buy it, so maybe I should have considered it one of those. But this one, I can't remember if I like it or not. I wouldn't have kept, I can't say I wouldn't have kept it because I keep a lot, but I need to give it a chance to see if I really don't hate it, especially on these spots here that aren't blemishes anymore. I guess they're not considered dark spots, but they're pigmentation spots from pimples, it's whatever you want to call them, blemishes. maybe I should see if this will cover those really well, because I know you're not supposed to use this one to cover anything because it'll brighten the skin and you don't want to brighten up these, you know, so I don't know. All right, I have the Maybelline Fit Me that I want to give a try again. I don't even remember if I like it or how, I don't remember anything about it because it's been a long time since I've used it, but I want to give this a try. Also, the L'Oreal Infallible Concealer. It's supposed to last 16 hours. I don't know. I did swatch it earlier and it was quite hard. So it was actually in my toss pile, but I then decided I liked the way it covered pores on my hand, that I'm going to keep it and try it one more time. I don't know. Sorry, my kids are in the back being really noisy. The next item is the Benefit Eye Bright. Again, this is concealers. Anything that's for under eye or concealing is in this drawer, is what I consider a concealer, I guess. But this I love. You're supposed to put it in the corner of your eye and the outer part of your eye. So it's technically not a concealer. I don't know why I keep it with my concealer. So it's considered one, but it's really, really pretty. I mean, it's like this bright pink. It definitely works. I need to pull this out. I just hate how it has to be sharpened. That's kind of why I don't ever use it, because I never really have a sharpener with me. The Lancome, what's this, corrector? And I guess this could be considered a sample maybe. I got this in a kit, you know, one of the purchase kit gifts things you get if you spend money with them. And I actually really like it. I don't think I'll ever buy it, but I like it. And then the last product that I'm keeping to retry is the Benefit Fake Up. This stuff I find really weird. It has like the, you know, circle in the middle and the clear stuff on the outside, which I guess is a primer. I don't even know. I don't remember it being great, but I don't remember me hating it. So I just need to probably use it up. Okay, so that are the things. So there's 13 products that I'm going to try or I'm going to either use up eventually or retry to see if I like them, and if not, I'm going to toss them. Now, the products that I absolutely am giving away, or throwing away, not giving away, is first this one by Sheer Cover. I hate this company. I hate their products. I don't think they work at all. So I've had this for forever. I think I've swatched it a couple times, never really used it, and I'm tossing it. I guess it came with a brightener or a highlighter and then 2 different shades of concealer. I just don't like it, so I'm tossing it. I'll never use it. The next are these 2 Physician Formula concealer sticks. I had this one in my Finish 5 by the time the snow flies or whatever. Never touched it after filming that video. So I know I just don't like these. This one is in the green color. As you can see, I hardly used any, I'm sure. And this one is in the beige color. And they're not only are they, I don't like them, they're old, so I'm just going to pass them or throw them away. And then the last one that I'm for sure throwing away is actually by Physicians Formula also, and it says highlight on it. It came with 3 that were hooked together, as you can see. We got a new puppy, so anyways, I obviously used up 1 and 2, and I've had 3 left over forever. It's supposed to use it under your eye to help brighten. I don't like it. I never used it, or never, you know what, it kind of feels kind of dried out. So anyway, whatever, I'm throwing it away. So there are the 4 products that I'm absolutely throwing away. The last 7 products are my holy grail. Only one of them I'm not sure I will repurchase, but the rest I know I will. So first is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I have to first say it's not as amazing, or I don't think it's as amazing as everyone on YouTube seems to think it is. I think it's really good. I think it's really brightening. I have it on today, but I don't think it's like my one and all concealer, especially because it does not cover blemishes. So that's one thing I don't like about it, is that it's only for under eyes, at least for me. And I kind of like products that are all in one, just to make it easier. But I do love this. I do recommend it. I will repurchase it. It's just not my absolute have to have favorite. So, but it's still a holy grail. Maybe that's not considered one. I don't know. I have 2 matte concealers. One is the Pro Longwear Concealer. Love this. I have the color NC20. Matches me great. Great for under eyes. Great for covering blemishes, spots, anything. This is a great concealer. Definitely recommend that. Then I also have the Studio Finish Concealer, and the problem with this is I got such a dark color. Like so dark. Like, I mean, not even match me at all. Like, don't know what I was thinking. So I do notice that it can cover pigmentation spots pretty well on me, but I have to use a lighter powder to help contrast the darkness of this. But I will be buying this, just obviously I will get a different color. But I do love this. If I had to pick between my two MAC ones, I would get this one. But I don't think this one is great for under eyes. But it is really good at covering. It is really good at covering, especially how I had a lot of breakouts here, so I don't have it feels smooth, but it doesn't look smooth all the time. It does well at filling in that a little bit. The joys of teenagehood, right? Or adolescence, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, the next is the Double Wear Estee Lauder Double Wear Concealer. I know I had said I don't know if I would purchase it. I know I will, because I do think it covers under eye area really well, but it doesn't do blemishes or spots or anything for some reason, but it does cover under eyes. If I don't use my NARS one, I'm usually using this one, or the Maybelline one is really great. Yeah, I'll definitely repurchase this, I think. I know I said I wouldn't, but now I say I would. So maybe we'll see. We'll see if I repurchase it. Maybe if I miss it, then I will, I guess. The next one is by e.l.f. It's the HD Lifting Concealer. Love this. This is as good as the Maybelline one, if not even more brightening. I mean, look at that color. This one makes my under eyes so bright. And I did pull out the to show with it the HD, or not HD, the e.l.f. High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder. When I use these together, I have amazing coverage and brightness under my eyes. Amazing. I need to pull these out because I probably haven't used them in so long, and I really like them. I know a lot of people don't like the powder because they say it's sparkly. For me, I do see sparkle or shimmer or whatever you want to call it, but once I've put it on and it kind of sets, I'm not sparkling anymore. So I really do like these a lot. I mean, it is so brightening, as you can see on my hand. I mean, so brightening. It's great. Okay, the last two are probably my top two concealers of all time. And the first one I'll share is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Waterproof Concealer. I will 100% rebuy this, even though I'm on a no-buy. By the time I get through this and everything else, well, by the time I get through this, I'll be through a lot of others. I try not to use the same concealer all the time because I feel like my face gets used to it and are clogged by it. I'm not sure which one, and so I do try to, especially face products, I try to shake up all the time. But this is amazing for covering blemishes, for filling in, like I told you, that's what's so weird is it feels smooth, but it doesn't look totally, I should back up so you can't see. It doesn't look totally smooth. So this is awesome for that. If I have a ginormous, which I have a leftover scar from, this was the only thing that can cover up the bumpiness. Like, amazing. Plus, I don't feel like it's that unhealthy to put on my skin, being that it's Amazonian clay and not like chemicals, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it has chemicals in it too, but to my understanding, it's supposed to be pretty natural. I don't know. Let me know if it's not. The last best concealer is the Makeup Forever Full Coverage Extreme Camouflage Cream, and it's waterproof. I am in the color 3. I have to say this is expensive. I think it's like $36 or $32 or some very, very expensive, I think, for a concealer. But I, no joke, have had this for almost 2 years. It'll probably be 2 years this coming spring, summertime. And I still have quite a bit left. I mean, I don't think I'll be done with it by the time it hits the 2-year mark. And it is because, and I use it all the time. This is the overall concealer. It does amazing under eye coverage, amazing blemish coverage, amazing pigmentation spot coverage. I know I had mentioned one time that I have a dark spot which eye is it? Maybe it's this one. I don't know. I have to look in the mirror to see it. But above one of my eyebrows, that makes my eyebrows look uneven. And this is the only thing that can cover it to make them match more, which I don't always do. But amazing. If you are to only have one concealer, is this. If I could only have one concealer and had to like throw everything out, this is the one I would keep only because I know it works. It doesn't do a great at brightening, but not that I really need that. I guess I'm more just for covering the blueness and bags. So, and this just amazing, amazing. So that is all of my concealers that I am keeping, and the 4 that I'm throwing away. So I guess I'm keeping 19. Still a lot, but you know, I've spent money on them. I know I don't hate all these products. I'm sure there are a few in here that I'll use again and realize, oh, that is why I never use it, and I will probably toss it. And the rest, I'm sure, are just great or just okay. I'm going to use them up. I probably won't repurchase them again. That is my concealer. What should I even call this? Makeup inventory. I don't know what I'm going to call it. So whatever. But that is, what are you? Okay, I gotta go. My 3-year-old thinks he's gonna be playing Halo. So, and that is a no-no. He knows his brother's at school. All right, so I will talk to you guys in my next video, and have a good day. No, you're not playing that game.